Today we are starting 93rd webinar of PMA in collaboration with South Asian Association of Physiology, Azad Jammu Kashmir Medical College, Muzaffarabad, Women Medical College, Women Medical and Dental College, Ahmedabad, Pakistan Physiological Society, and Pakistan Association of Pathologists. Before starting today's session and introduction of Professor Rehana, the topic of today is faculty mentorship in universities, empowerment for excellence and the impact. I request Professor Rashid Saab to start the Holy Quran.
जज़ाकल्लाह सर, बहुत शुक्रिया सर। ये इस्लाह है कुरान मजीद में अपनी इस्लाह करना, लोगों की इस्लाह करना, कम से कम 15-20 मरतबा इसका जिक्र है। एक सूरह निसा की आयत में तिलावत कर देता हूँ। अऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम, बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम। ला खैर फी कसीर मिन नजवाहुम इल्ला मन अमरा बिसदक़तिन ओ मअरूफिन ओ इस्लाहिम बैनन नास व मन यफ़अल ज़ालिका मर्दातिल्लाहि फसौफ नुतीहि अजरन अज़ीमा। मफ़हूम तर्जुमा है, शुरू अल्लाह के नाम से जो निहायत मेहरबान रहने वाला है। लोगों की बहुत सी खुफिया सरगोशियों की खैर नहीं होती इल्ला ये कि कोई शख्स सदके का या किसी नेके का या लोगों के दरमियान इस्लाह का हुक्म दे, और जो शख्स अल्लाह की खुशनुदी हासिल करने के लिए ऐसा करेगा हम उसको जबरदस्त सवाब अता करेंगे। सदक़ल्लाहुल अज़ीम।
Professor Rehana, today's our way of communication will be English because some of the people from the international level will be there. And after your lecture, we will install this, upload this lecture to our websites of the Kashmir and Ahmedabad and the PMA. And I hope after this, so many people will be benefited forever. Professor Rehana is a highly qualified woman and icon of the women working in Aga Khan University as a director postgraduate program biomedical sciences, especially the MPhil. She is also known as also medical educationist. Excellent topic today's. I hope it will be better for us to understand these all issues in the universities and medical education, especially the empowerment and the management. To you, Professor Rehana.
Okay, thank you very much for a very kind introduction. I'm start sharing my slides. Are the slides visible?
Yes, you are visible.
Okay. Extremely thankful to the whole panel and Dr. Salma Kundi, who gave me the opportunity to talk about something regarding the faculty mentorship program at Aga Khan University. And just a disclaimer that this is, I will be talking only about the faculty mentorship. The student mentorship program, which is also the need of the day, will be discussed in some other seminar or webinar by after discussion of Dr. Salma Kundi with those faculty members of Aga Khan University who deal with student mentorship program. So the main objective of today's session is that among the faculty members, I would like that they should know what is the importance of faculty mentorship. And then if it is important, why we have started the faculty mentorship program at Aga Khan University and where we are so far and what are the challenges we have faced and how can we help other universities to start a faculty mentorship program. So
Professor Rehana, we are not hearing you.
Rehana, can you unmute yourself?
Professor Rehana, you are muted. You unmute
sorry.
and restart.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you hear
Yes,
me now?
now it's okay.
Okay, just a minute, please.
Restart again
Okay, okay.
from the first slide.
So extremely sorry for that. So we will talk about faculty mentorship in universities, empowered for excellence and impact. And before I start my presentation, there is a disclaimer that I will be talking about the faculty mentorship program only. The student mentorship program, which is also one of the very important program in Aga Khan University, will be discussed in some other webinar after discussion with those who are dealing with the student mentorship program. So the main objectives of today's session are to recognize the importance of faculty mentorship program, why it is important, and if it is really important, how the Aga Khan University has started a faculty mentorship program, what have been the challenges, how have we assessed, and how can we help other universities to start this mentorship program. So as we all know that mentoring is by which a relatively experienced individual takes care of or guides a relatively junior individual. At present, it's not only the experience, it is only the guidance which can come from a relatively less experienced person to a more experienced person. But whatever is actually the transfer of knowledge from one person to other, it is actually the guidance which is provided in maybe for the career, maybe for the education, academics, teaching, etc. And this guidance, to whom it is provided, it helps in his or her personal and professional development. When this guidance is provided to a faculty, we call it a faculty mentorship program, faculty mentorship. And this is prerequisite for the development of not only the early and mid-career, but also the senior faculty members. Literature has proved that faculty mentorship improves the job satisfaction, it increases the academic productivity, it enhances the institutional belonging, as well as it increases the faculty retention. And research suggests that academic organizations must develop and assess the faculty mentorship program through all phases of lifelong professional development of faculty. In this context, faculty mentorship program was started at Aga Khan University in 2019, and then a proper forum of faculty mentorship program was initiated in 2020. So to become a center of excellence for faculty mentorship, with the broad goal to create a conducive learning environment for the professional development of faculty. With this background, the most important process or the most important point to be looked is how we develop a faculty mentorship pairing of mentor and mentee in faculty mentorship program. So our target is to guide the newly hired and those faculty members who are young in their career, for example, instructors, senior instructors, and assistant professors with 3 years of experience. So we have a faculty mentorship website, and this faculty mentorship website, we ask the senior mentors, senior members of the faculty who are assistant professors, more than 3 years of age, associate professors, and ask them if they are willing to join the program. If they say yes and they are willing to join the program, we take a one-page expression of interest from them. How can they guide the mentees in their capabilities and which services they can provide? And then we upload that document on our website. The newly hired faculty members or the junior faculty members, they see those available mentors and they choose mentors in the rank order from 1 to 3. Once they have chosen, then we then communicate with the mentors that these are the mentees who want to take their help and guidance. And after their consent, we pair the mentors and mentees, inform them. We have, before doing this, we ask them few questions just to have a record of their understanding about the program. And once this is done, then we make the mentor-mentee pairs, ask them to sign a formal agreement, and then we start them to have their meetings, and they continue with whatever interest the mentee shows, and what the performance can be improved and guided by the mentors. So we asked the mentors about the understanding of the mentoring programs. Same question is asked to the mentees, as well as the expectations are asked. But we also asked mentors how many times would they like to see the mentees, as well as the challenges which they perceive in the mentorship program. These challenges are also asked by the mentees. And we have also asked the mentees, would they like to prefer the mentors from their department or from other departments, and how would they like to make their own professional development model or goals. So in order to know what we have done and what we have achieved, we conducted a retrospective study to explore the perception of mentors and mentees about the mentorship program. And in this retrospective study, we included the years from January 2019 to 2021. And the questionnaire which we asked both the mentors and mentees to fill at the time of induction in the program, we conducted our analysis on that pre-intervention probe, which I have just discussed in the previous slide. And we could get responses from 47 mentors and 14 mentees, which we have analyzed. If you could recall, we asked them about the understanding of the mentorship program. And in this understanding of the mentorship program, just allow me to have the laser. So we asked about the understanding of the mentorship program, and the mentors, blue is mentors, they had the recognition that it will support in the professional development of mentees, and it has supported in the personal development of the mentees, as well as it helped the mentees to achieve their goals and transfer knowledge and skills, their knowledge and skills to the mentees. The response of the 14 mentees, it showed that the mentorship program can help. Can help help to facilitate achievement of goals, transfer of knowledge and skills, and it would help in improving the relationship with the seniors. Mentors, they expected mutual respect, trust, and they should come to the mentors to seek guidance and make an active relation, and should update about their progress. Mentees said that the mentors should behave like a role model who will help in their career development and help to set the goals, because it is very important that goals should be set before they start the formal mentor-mentee mentor-mentee, I will not say program, but the mentor-mentee meetings and what they want to achieve. Mentors, they wanted that there should be a bi-monthly meeting, majority of the mentors, that there should be a bi-monthly meetings. And the challenges which were perceived by mentees were the planning to achieve goals, balance of expectations versus goals, and personality match of the mentees with the mentors. And the most important was to find time of mentors. Time management was a challenge faced by the mentors, and lack of motivation from the mentees was another challenge which was mentioned by the mentors in this feedback. And majority of the mentees, they wanted that they should have a mentor from their department. The mentees also mentioned that this program, these were the mentees who were at a later stage, because this survey was conducted from 2019 to 2021. So those mentees who had a 1 year of experience with the mentor-mentee mentioned that this program helped to gain knowledge from the mentors, and help in setting and attaining the goals. And they had the role models in the form of the mentors who helped them in their growth and development. So we published this reflection of mentors and mentees at initiation of faculty mentorship program at Rehman University, and then moved forward. Then we conducted a qualitative exploratory design study, which is an in-depth exploration comprising of 11 in-depth interviews and 6 focus group discussions. For the in-depth interview, we considered all those administrators who were involved in the program and the leadership, whereas the focus group discussions were conducted with the mentors and the mentees. So with reference to the different models which are available for mentor, we found that the dyad model, which is pairing of one mentor with the mentee, was the one which was facilitated in our program. And the other types of mentoring, like team mentoring, group mentoring, was not existent at that time when we did the exploration. And you can see that the mentor is helping the mentee for his formal development, to develop the communication skills by his support, motivation, and coaching skills. In the in-depth exploration, which was part of my MHPE thesis, we found out 3 themes after the transcription of the data, making codes, then subcategories, categories, and finalizing the theme. We gave it the metaphor of the season and the flowers. So the first theme was all the flowers of tomorrow are seeds of today. This theme comprised of 3 categories. The first category was development of formal mentorship program, and this category was based on the codes which were derived from the verbatims of the mentors as well as mentees as well as the administrators, which was the existence of a semi-structured, rather informal mentorship program, from where the formal mentorship program developed and the mentorship program emerged, and the comparison with the mentors as well as the mentees. The second category, lessons learned from feedback and way forward, was again by the pilot program, formal feedback, plans for formal development, and informal gatherings. Responsibilities of role model were included in category 3, seeds of trust and faith will ripe the fruit. So the flowers of tomorrow are seeds of today. That means the mentees who are going to excel in their field, in their career, and in their scholarly activities, they develop from the mentorship program by the lessons which are learned by the program and are incorporated for the further development, so that a ripe fruit is acquired. The second theme was deeper the roots, luscious the fruit. And this theme was based on the categories: connection provides energy to learn and innovate, and ensuring quality standards. Any program can be successful only when we collaborate, both the mentors, mentees, as well as the other administrators, and of course the leadership. And the quality standards are provided for that. So quality standards help in the development of research within the program by the mentees after the pairing, which has been developed by the mentors and by the mentorship program. And this connection of the mentor, mentee, and the program, it helped in giving strength to the tree which is going to have the flowers. So the last theme was spring always follows winter, and we all need the flowers and in the season of spring. And in order to have the flowers, in order to have the fruit, it is important that we overcome all the challenges and hardships. And these are inevitable, and these are there, and these were there in the program at the time of the beginning. Still, some of the challenges are there, but it is extremely important that we know the challenges and we try our level best to overcome these challenges. Mentors and the mentees mentioned that there was a communication gap. Sometimes there was a poor time management, lack of dedication, poor administrative support. Sometimes the pairing was inappropriate. And obviously, since this program was started in COVID-19, during the era of the COVID, there were some disruptions due to that pandemic. The second category of the theme spring always follows winter was that for every disciplined effort, there are multiple rewards. So we noticed during our interviews with the faculty members that no recognition of mentors was given. And all the mentors mentioned that since there was a time invested in grooming the mentees, there should be some reward and recognition, in whatever form it is. And there should be some motivations and incentives in addition to the capacity building of the mentors. It is not important that the program should build capacity of the mentees. Mentors should also have some training, and that was one of the important point which was put in the recommendations, and finally it was approved. So we published this in-depth interview and focus group discussion findings as Seeds of Trust, Ripe as Luscious Fruits, Faculty Mentorship Forum, Aachen University Medical College. And then we wanted to have a look at all the challenges so as to overcome them. So the challenges were for the administrators were program coordination, matching of the mentors and mentees, finding the appropriate resources, the conflict of interest resolution, as well as we in this program, we have to evaluate the success and impact. So these were the challenges for the administrators. Mentees, they had the challenge of choosing the right mentors, communication and engagement, goal clarity, and they wanted to verbalize their own goals and their own thoughts, which was somehow neglected or it was overshadowed. At the same time, the mentorship dependence was the one which was demanded by the mentees. Mentors had a difficulty in finding out time. They had diverse expectations of the mentees, and communication gap, a very important challenge, was mentioned by both the mentors and the mentees. And mentors wanted a protected time because they had too much involvement in other teaching and administrative responsibilities. So they wanted that there should be incentives for the mentors as well. These were the findings of the in-depth exploration of the program. How did we move forward is that we first of all conducted a panel discussion. In that panel discussion, we had first a keynote session by a senior mentor, Dr. Bartlett, who was invited to give a talk about the different mentorship programs, comparison of the mentorship programs online, and then we had a panel discussion. On the panel, we have all those 4 trained mentors who were part of the faculty mentorship program. And then the house was open, and the new faculty and the junior faculty who we aim that they will become mentees, or the present mentees, we invited them all. And then we identify and further validated all those challenges which have come forward in our in-depth exploration. Then from the one important challenge was the training of the mentors and the mentee. Conducted a workshop, and the title of the workshop was to help all the mentors and the mentees to set goals and foster an atmosphere of collaboration and to come closer. So it was conducted on 9th October 2022. We invited the mentors from other universities and we invited the facilitators from other universities who were conducting the student mentorship program. And those facilitators, they talked about the student mentorship program, the challenges which they have faced, how they have overcome, and then we talked about the faculty mentorship program, how to set goals, etc. So this was the first workshop which through the panel of faculty mentorship forum we conducted, and this helped in bringing the mentors and the mentees on the same page. Then we thought that this wasn't sufficient, so we had a briefing session of the faculty mentors, and in this briefing session we invited our dean, Dr. Adil Haider, to come and to listen to what the faculty members face, what is their problem, why are they reluctant to join the faculty mentorship program, and what if they join, what can they get. So at the end of this briefing discussion, the most important event was that all the members of the mentorship program were given recognition in the form of a memento, and the dean announced that all the mentors who have been in this faculty mentorship program for a period of 3 years will be given appreciation letter, and this appreciation letter will be counted in their appraisal, and he further gave his support to give the mentors a protected time. So this was an ice-breaking for the mentors, for those mentors who wanted to attend, wanted to join the faculty mentorship program, but had some reservations. You can see that we are facilitating and conducting the panel discussion and asking all the problems of the mentors and giving the solutions and asking the solutions from them. So one of the solution which was given in this briefing session was that the faculty mentorship program, the office bearers of the faculty mentorship program should go to the departments and should consult the senior and the junior faculty members of the department and find out what can help and how it can help. So on the basis of that discussion with the departmental members, we had another workshop, the mentorship building stronger, digging deeper. And this was a step further. Whatever objectives that have been faced in the first workshop were strengthened, and for this workshop we invited two facilitators from University of Lahore, Dr. Mavish Uruj and Dr. Saima Chaudhary, who also had experience of mentorship as well as of educational development, and we wanted them to share their experience and help in developing our program and assess what can we do further, because in order to move forward we have to assess ourselves and we have to develop ourselves. So these are the panel members who were there, as well as all the participants who attended the workshop. So I got my MHP thesis defense during that time, and in order to further expedite, in order to further disseminate this message, I conducted an educational grand round in which I emphasized on how and by which mechanisms the mentor-mentee relationship can be enhanced. So with this, we envision that professional development of mentors and mentees, personalized guidance, enhanced learning experience, increased motivation and engagement, networking connections, retention and success rate, with faculty development and satisfaction will add to the institutional reputation and engagement. So we are available to support all those universities who wish to join, who wish to start the faculty development at their institutions in the form of a mentorship program. And what we have considered is that we will start from the next year, we will allocate specific resources for our travel expenses and stay to all those universities who want that faculty mentorship program should be started in their universities. So those are the members of the faculty mentor program. We are around 6 members. So all these members can go to the universities and communicate how we started the faculty mentorship program, what are our documents, how can they start the faculty mentorship program in the universities. All that is needed is institutional support to start the program, dedicated committee members, plan of activities, administrative assistance, regular meetings, and recognition of the mentors, as well as the record of activities. So evaluation of the program, which we have been continuously doing, जिस तरह हम students की continuous assessment करते हैं, we are evaluating our program as well as the challenges, barriers, and we are looking forward at the solutions and way forward. A faculty mentorship program can be initiated in any university of Pakistan. This is a published mentorship program model, which was published in Pakistan Journal of Medical Sciences, in which we have suggested how can this model be developed, but definitely on the basis of the different availability of the resources, etc. We can, any institution can modify, but the main focus is that you help the mentees, you help the junior faculty members to grow and excel. So I would like to dedicate this presentation to all my mentors who enabled me to say something about mentorship. Professor Dr. Muhammad Nawaz, Allah Mian unhe jannat naseeb kare. Professor Muhammad Aslam, always an inspiration for me. Professor Abdul Majid, Professor Muhammad Saleh Somro, Professor Parvez Iqbal, Professor Sadka Sayyed, my head of the department in the previous institution, and my present chair, Dr. Kulsum Fayaz, who gives me time so that I can do all these activities. So with this, my references, thank you very much, and I am open for questions.
Wow, that was such a great talk. That was such a great talk. Ji Mulazim Saab, questions take up Kareem?
Professor Rehana, exactly. Thank you very much. Sorry. For this very, very important topic on the mentorship and the faculty mentorship. First of all, there should be a complete faculty in any institutions, and then every institution should have mentorship program in the faculties. Unfortunately, not only in the public sector, also in private sector, these all things are lacking. I hope your lecture and what you told, the different workshops conducted by the UL and Dr. Mavish and others, I think these will be help in developing this mentorship. First of all, the question is through, before Masuma, I would like in Janal Sahab to give some comments on today's session. Janal Muhammad Aslam.
Sir, thank you very much. First of all, I'm a proud research supervisor to Dr. Rehana Rehman during her MPhil studies when she was working in Rawalpindi Medical College. My comments would be, there is a scarcity of mentors because there is scarcity of the role models. And my question is one to Dr. Rehana Rehman. Can we appoint a mentor? क्योंकि मेरी नजर में जिसकी दिल गवाही दे वो mentor है. It is appointed by a notification. अगर मेरा दिल गवाही नहीं देता, I will not accept his mentorship. Can the mentors be appointed by order or notification? और मेरा एक और डॉक्टर रिहाना रहमान को इन्होंने एक कोटेबल कोट किया कि जी सीड्स ऑफ टुडे are flowers of tomorrow. The reverse quote is also true. The flowers of today are the seeds of tomorrow.
Yes.
Yes, tomorrow.
So quote and reverse quote both could be true. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Can I respond, sir?
Yes, you are. After that, you start the
Right.
open.
So the main problem with this faculty mentorship program, which we are facing, is that we cannot appoint mentors. Obviously, mentorship, it comes from the heart, and we just invite mentors, and we encourage faculty members to be the mentors. Because if you could see that we send an email to all the faculty members that if you are interested in the faculty mentorship program, then you might send your consent and that letter of interest as well. So if we send that email to maybe 1,000 faculty members, only we get response from 47 mentors, number one. And number two, once we get the responses and the mentees choose them in the rank order, it is not necessary that the mentors accept to be the mentor of that respective mentee, and that is the main issue, that we had a larger number of mentors, 47 in our pool, and only 14. But with the passage of time, with the efforts, now our number is improving. So we never appoint the mentors; we just request. If they are interested, then we ask them to join as mentors. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Rehana Rehman. Actually, basically, the objective of me and Dr. General Aslam, because we are very senior faculty members, almost who are approaching over the 66, 67. You know, at that time when we were student and medical students, there was no such program, but there were mentors.
Yes.
And actually, the mentors, there were mentors. We said, "Mera flan ustad jo hai, mera ek mentor hai." Actually, this comes from the experience and the experience and the experience. No doubt, the medical education may fasten this project, this process of making the mentorship. But the mentorship, I think, journalism, as you said, but I think the journalism, the mentor is through the Allah. The people, some people are born mentor and they are mentor. They are not only mentor in medical colleges, schools. They were mentor in our class 1, पहली जमात से लेके आज तक भी वो mentor हैं. Anyhow, this project may, कहते हैं ना, conscious को develop कर सकते हैं कि if we are going on a wrong side, and this program may develop a younger mentor as compared to the older mentor. Dr. Masuma Rafiq, your hand is Dr. Masuma Rafiq.
Thank you very much. Thank you indeed.
Thank you, sir.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu
Ji.
alaikum, everyone. So, ma'am, I had few questions in my head going on. So, firstly, I wanted to know, since you said that everybody needs mentorship at, like, it could be at any age of their life. So, I really wanted to know that
Yes, you are
can
right.
a person
You are
be
right.
yeah. So can a person be a mentor and a mentee at the same time, like, provide mentorship to someone and at the same time getting mentoring from someone else? So could that be done? And I also was very keen to understand this thing that, like, I believe mentorship is something which can have immense impact on somebody's life. Like, it's a very responsible role. So how do we kind of evaluate this thing, like, how good the mentorship program is, and how impactful it is between two people. So, like, if I want to run this same program in my college, how would I know that it's good or it's not good? Like, that is something I'm really interested in knowing.
Okay, so thank you for your very important question. So a person can have a mentor and the person can at the same time be mentee. So I am a mentee of Professor Dr. Aslam, and I keep on taking guidance from him regarding my promotion, regarding my the books which I write. I keep on getting advice from him. So I am his mentee and I'll be his mentee till the end of my life. But at the same time, I'm mentoring my students, my PhD students, my MPhil students, as well as my students who are in MBBS. So the response to your first question is that a person can be a mentor as well as mentee. And this, if we can say, or if we could demarcate, that will be a form of an informal mentoring, because it is not under a program. What I have been talking was a structured mentoring program, a formal mentoring program. And the impact of this program, for any program, it has to be at least 5 years old. And after 5 years, then there are different ways to assess the impact. So what you can assess is, how you can assess is by talking to the mentors and the mentees about the program, which is in-depth exploration, which can be done at the end of 2025 as far as our program is concerned, by taking their surveys, and most important is checking their desk records. Has there been any growth of the mentee as far as his faculty rank? Has he been promoted? Has he published? Has he presented? And with the help of all these responses, and with the help of all this data and triangulation of all this data, we can evaluate the program. There are other mechanisms of evaluating the program, which we are trying to do, is that the SIP model, which is context, input, process, and product. You see what has been provided to the program in 5 years, what have been the mechanisms, and how this program has helped in the development. I hope that
Thank
answers
you.
it.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am,
Dr.
sorry, I'm sorry, sir. Can I ask one more question, please?
Dr. Masuma, time is too short.
Sir, one last question.
Okay.
Small question, sir, please. Sir, ma'am, I just quickly wanted to know that in your institute, since you are running the program, which department mediates the program between mentors and mentee? Like, is it through the administration, or like we have our medical education? Is it from the principal office, or what? Who looks after it?
Yes. So we have a faculty of academic, we have a program of academic affairs, and this program is run by the Vice Dean, and under the umbrella of that, there is a faculty mentorship program.
Thank
These
you.
are, yes.
Dr. Arslan Mansoor.
Assalamualaikum ji, thank you very much for having me. And Dr. Rehana, very nice presentation, very interesting work that you're doing. And I see younger assistant professors who are coming up and who are giving tasks, and they fail to, develop those skills or complete that task. So this is excellent work that you're doing. So I'm the co-director of MHPE program at Rawalpindi Medical University. And we do have a faculty development program. So my first question is, how does the faculty development program tie into the mentorship program? And can it be used to develop mentors through that faculty development? Secondarily, when we talk about formal and informal mentorship, informal mentorship is the tradition that has been going on, and all our seniors have learned that way. But have you tried to convert this into a competency? If we convert mentorship or mentoring skills into a competency, then what skills do you think you need to teach the mentors before you put them into the mentorship program? So these are my two questions.
Right. Thank you so much. So I will respond to your second question. As far as the competencies are all those which are identified by those persons who are training the mentors. The competencies, for example, can be development of communication skills, development of leadership skills, and development of listening, tolerance, and patience. So we try, with the help of these workshops, which we have conducted, and the last workshop which will be conducted in this year will be on 11th and 12th December. And that is only for mentees, and next year we will conduct workshop for the mentors only. So what we try to do is that whatever competencies which we want to inculcate in our mentors, we will be focusing on those competencies and how we can help them to develop those competencies. And same will be for the mentees. As far as the faculty development program is concerned, mentorship can be a part of the faculty development, because actually
Part of
mentorship
faculty.
is faculty development.
Dr. Aslan, can I explain this one? Because the faculty development program is a wider and bigger program.
Yes.
While the faculty mentorship is like one module of faculty development. I think if you are following that program, you are going on the right pathway. Dr. Inayat?
Right, thank you.
Hello, Assalamu
You have so
alaikum.
many questions, sir. You have so many
Assala-
questions written on the chat box. You can repeat these things.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you very much for asking me. I'm Inayatullah Mehman at Indus Medical College, Chandu Muhammad Khan. That is a part of University of Modern Sciences. My first part of the question is, there is a literature in a word, reverse mentorship.
Yes.
I would like to know about it. Reverse mentorship. Number
Right.
two, if we establish a program of mentorship at our institute, can AKU help us to, our collaborators to do this? Thank you very much.
Right. So thank you very much, Dr. Inayat. Reverse mentorship is that your mentee is teaching, mentee is giving you help in development of certain skills. So it is the other way around, as Dr. Aslam has reversed my quote. So if I am a mentor and my mentee, because sometimes I usually ask my mentees to help me in say for some computer skills. So if that is an informal type of reverse mentoring. So if the mentee is guiding the mentors, definitely this is reverse mentoring. And there are a number of articles which are published. And if I could recall, one of our colleagues has published a thesis on reverse mentoring at Aachen University, which is available in the Aachen library. Yes, definitely Aachen can help you, and that should be a formal development of maybe an MOU or just a letter signed, because our main purpose, and with the permission of the university, I'm saying that we want to disseminate the message and we want to initiate faculty mentorship in those universities who want to establish it. So you can connect with me. I can give you my email address, and we can then be in coordination with each other.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Rehana,
I would like,
Read-
I would send you a request, a formal request for establishing a faculty
thank you.
development mentorship program at Indus Medical College, and I'll send it very shortly at your
Okay,
email.
thank
Thank you.
Dr. Inayat, not only the mentorship, please start the faculty development program there, and this maybe make a part of this one.
We have,
yes,
thank you very
because-
much. We have already a faculty development
Okay.
program,
You make it,
and I'm doing it as a director
Oh,
of medical education
great,
department
great.
at my institute.
Great,
Thank you very
great.
much again.
Professor Salma Kundi, time is getting short, and I would like to ask you to give the concluding remark about today's webinar.
Okay, Ji, thank you so very much. It was a pleasure listening to Professor Dr. Rehana Rehman. Rehana Rehman has got a lot of capabilities, and she is indulged in different fields. She did her MPhil in endocrinology, then PhD in physiology, and is at the moment professor of physiology at Aachen. But she's also done her MPH and is running the mentor-mentee program for the faculty very successfully over there. I heard her at our seminars in KMU when we had the physiological conference, and I was very, very excited to listen to it. And Rehana, my request to you from this platform is that we would like to, when we establish the mentor-mentee program for the faculty, we have established it for the students. And I would like to have another seminar from your concerned person for the student mentorship to give us another webinar over here. But
Sure.
for at the moment, Rehana, it was a pleasure listening to you. And
Thank
I
you so
really
much.
loved the theme about the seeds and the flowers. And if winter comes, can spring be far behind? No, it won't be far behind. We all were practicing the mentor-mentee sort of in an unstructured way, because any new teacher who comes, we always take the feedback from the students and from the faculty. Personally, I've been calling people to my office and guiding them gently and giving them guidance through the HOD. But like it wasn't really scientific because it was unstructured. We would all like to make it structured and get laurels for it from the PMDC by inculcating it in our faculty development program. All of us have done it and at different levels. And we've never had, mentors as such. I never had a mentor. I have learned it by roughing it in life, getting a statement from Dr. Mulazim, another one from General Aslam, another one from my mother. So we've never really had mentors. But having good mentors is such an asset. It would give us a real advantage in life. And I hope to God, all of us become excellent mentors and we also become good mentees, and Allah Pak blesses us with good mentors. So that is it for today. Thank you all for being here and attending this exciting webinar, and hope to see you next Sunday, inshallah ta'ala. Have a great Sunday. Pakistan Zindabad. Allah
Thank
Hafiz.
you so much.
Professor Salma Gundi, in next, we will not conduct a webinar, we'll conduct a workshop. And we will enroll the people on this webinar and who wanted to get. Now it is just to initiate to become the mentor. Now next time we'll have a session, how to become a good mentor. That is the basically objectives and to conduct the workshop. Thank you so much. All of us, see you next time.
Thank you so much.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Okay, ji. Allah Hafiz. Thank you.
Allah
Rehana.
Hafiz. Allah Hafiz.
Allah.
Thank you very much.
Allah Hafiz.